Welcome to Piano Lesson, a space where we explore the magic of music. Today we dive into the world of clefs, the symbols that guide us on our musical journey. Think of clefs as the compass of music, directing us how high or low to play our notes. There are two main types of clefs that we'll be exploring, the treble and the bass. These are the fundamental building blocks that will transform your relationship with the piano. Understanding clefs is like learning a new language. It opens up a world of possibilities in music. The treble clef, also known as the G clef, is one of the most commonly used clefs, and here's why. Imagine a musical journey where you're exploring a vast landscape filled with melodic mountains and harmonic hills. The treble clef is your roadmap to navigate this beautiful terrain. It's a symbol that may look fancy and complicated at first, but in essence, it's a guide, a mark on your musical map that points you to the higher pitches on your keyboard. Now, let's decode the symbol of the treble clef. Its unique shape, like a stylized S or a fancy G, is not just for aesthetics. It has an important role to play. The swirl of the treble clef encircles a line on the staff, and that line represents the note G. This is why it's also known as the G clef. Moving on, let's place the treble clef on the staff. The staff, as you may already know, is a set of 5 horizontal lines and 4 spaces where we write music. When we place the treble clef at the beginning of the staff, it sets a reference point for the notes. Each line and space of the staff then corresponds to a specific note, starting from the bottom with E and moving upwards through the musical alphabet to F, G, A, B, C, D and E again on the top line. The treble clef is typically used for notes that are in the higher pitch ranges. These are the notes that are often played with the right hand on the piano. This doesn't mean that the left hand can't play these notes, but traditionally, the right hand has taken the lead in the upper register. So, to sum it up, the treble clef is more than just a pretty symbol. It's a crucial tool that helps musicians understand where to place their fingers on the keyboard to create beautiful melodies and harmonies. The treble clef, a symbol of the high notes, is your guide to the upper half of the keyboard. See you in the next lesson. Now let's dive into the deep end with the bass clef, also known as the F clef. The bass clef, with its curvaceous symbol reminiscent of a stylized letter F, is a significant player in the world of music notation. It's no coincidence that it's also referred to as the F clef. If you look closely at its design, you'll notice that the 2 dots of the bass clef symbol surround the 4th line of the staff, the line that corresponds to the note F. It's like it's giving us a hint, a clue to unravel the mysteries of the notes it governs. The bass clef is the monarch of the lower pitch ranges, presiding over the notes that rumble and resonate with a deeper, richer tone. In the world of piano, these notes are often played with the left hand. They are the foundation, the bedrock upon which the higher notes can dance and twirl, creating a harmony that is both balanced and beautiful. But the bass clef is not just an ornamental figurehead. It is a practical tool, a guide that helps musicians navigate the lower half of the keyboard. Each line and space on the staff, under the rule of the bass clef, corresponds to a specific note. Starting from the bottom, the lines represent the notes G, B, D, F, and A. An easy way to remember this is by the mnemonic, "Good boys do fine always." The spaces, on the other hand, represent the notes A, C, E, and G, which can be remembered as "all cows eat grass." Just like its counterpart, the treble clef, the bass clef is essential in understanding and interpreting written music. While the treble clef might get all the glory with its soaring high notes, the bass clef is the unsung hero, providing the depth and richness that give music its full-bodied sound. So the next time you sit down at a piano, remember to pay homage to the bass clef. It's not just a symbol on a page, it's a roadmap, guiding your fingers to the low notes that give music its soul. The bass clef, the symbol of the low notes, is your key to the lower half of the keyboard. See you in the next lesson. Now that you know about the treble and bass clefs, you've unlocked the first level of reading music. We've journeyed together through the treble clef, the high notes home, and the bass clef, the low notes domain. These clefs are your guides, determining the pitch of notes and their positioning on the piano. They form the foundation of your musical literacy, so take a bow. You've made your first step into the grand world of music. Remember, every great musician started at the same place you're at now. See you in the next lesson.